Hello guys, this is JJ. Welcome back to my channel. Today is gonna be another animation review. The title is Red Shoes and the Seven Dwarfs. Now, you may be hard to believe, but the animation that I'm going to review today is made in Korea. No, I'm not joking. Judging by the trailers, you think this animation might be from Disney or DreamWorks, right?
Magic tree, eternal beauty. My shoes!
What is it? He's a witch.
Let's catch her and make her break the spell. One's where I can see 'em, witch!
I seriously need to find my dad.
Tell me her name and find her.
Why are they after you?
It's my shoes. They're magical. I think we're both just trapped under the same spell.
But I can't wait for you to see the real me.
But no, this animation is actually made by Army of Koreans in Korea. It was directed by Hong Sung-ho. That's the reason why I'm so hyped about this movie. It's been truly a while to watch a feature-length animation in Korea. So I watched it and I'm satisfied. Mostly. Uh, Once upon a time, there was a land of fairy tale. Seven handsome princes saved people from danger. One day, they saved a princess from a dragon, but the princess looked like an ogre, so princess attacked her. She was pissed off and turned them into green short dwarfs with her magic. The only way to break the spell was a kiss of the beautiful princess. Meanwhile, there is a Princess Snow White, yeah, the Snow White. She is abused by her stepmother, Queen Regina. One day she finds out the magic red shoes that makes people beautiful. Queen Regina wants to take the shoes, but Snow White runs away, and she eventually made seven princes. And wouldn't you know it, the princes are going to seduce her to break the curses. And you know the drill. One of the princes, Merlin, realized the true beauty isn't inside. He kisses Snow White, the curse is lifted, blah blah blah, and they live happily ever after. Now, where should I ever begin with? To be honest, I have too many things to say that I can make up my mind, but I'll try it. Like I said, this animation was created in Korea. Because of that, there are some Korean styles. For example, I noticed that Merlin is using paper talismans. That alone is pretty Korean things, but if you look close enough, there are Korean and Chinese words say 번개천, which means thunder in English. On the talismans, I already know that this was made by Koreans, but I never expected to see that kind of thing. The animation are really beautiful. Thank goodness they are nicely rendered, unlike that Pilgrim's Progress that I previously reviewed in my last video, which has a not a good quality. It's so cute and light-hearted animation. The message is also great, which is relevant especially these days. No matter how you look like, the inside is much more important than the outside. It is very generic, but also we just overlook and forget all the time. Especially they directly use fat shaming as a key element, and while it's uncomfortable to watch, it shows the cruel reality of how physical appearance can change the people's attitude, like Shallow Hell or 미녀는 괴로워 in English title 200 Pounds Beauty. It shows how people treat you completely different when you are good looking people. And this movie shows that is not good at all. However, sadly, you notice that I am extremely briefly explain the elements. Why? Well, here's the thing. There are some flaws in this animation. In fact, there are big issues that I want to point out. First and most, this movie just mimicked the Shrek from DreamWorks. Yes, you will know exactly what I mean. Come on, the story itself is too similar. It's happening in the land of fairy tales. They're ugly men and women. They're loving each other, but the physical appearance is the obstacle. It is somehow bonded with curse. The only way to break the curse is true love kiss. What matters is inside, not outside. I mean, I get it. They want to parody the mainstream animation like Shrek. They want to mock lookism on Disney animation like Shrek. They wanted to make some new fresh animation like Shrek. See what I'm saying? They are doing same things that DreamWorks did in 2001. You know, when Jeffrey Katzenberg was fired from Disney, so he gave a blast of middle finger to Disney by making Shrek for completely mocking Disney animations. I appreciate that Korea is trying to make own unique animations, but copying other major animation is never gonna be the sustainable at all. If you want to mimic already established artworks, then please at least do it in more brilliant or subtle way, not like this blatant copy and paste. But it's worse than just copying. Why? Because there are several characters and plot happening at the same time. So it confused me. Really confused me. First, Snow White, who is getting death threat from her crazy stepmother, Queen Regina. Second, Snow White, who becomes beautiful thanks to magical red shoes. Yeah, as if the death threat from stepmother was not dramatic enough. 3. Seven Princes, who struggle to find beautiful princess to break the curse. Fourth, Queen Regina, who is psychopathic, egomaniac, who sacrifice people to sustain her youth. Fifth, Prince Aberraj. Yeah, it's not average, it's Aberraj, who is unpopular prince who wants to be popular. Even Shrek is focused on just one or two events at one scene. Because of this, the pace of everything is too fast. Everything just happened in a glimpse, and suddenly next thing happens. That's why I had a really hard time to summarize this story because it's damn impossible to organize this scattered plots into one. What were they thinking? I mean, seriously, what were they thinking? How did creators see the directions and think this is a-okay? And characters, Queen Regina is just Mother Gothel from Tangled. Think for yourself. To be fair, the animation director and the character designers of this movie is Kim Sang-jin, the creator of Mother Gothel. Yes, he actually worked in Disney, and he designed dozens of famous Disney characters. So I understand how they look very similar. Nonetheless, even a subtle difference would be nice, right? But no, It's too blatantly same. And green ogre with ugly face. Again, that's just Shrek. Seven princes are just minor copies of Shrek. There is Shrek literally all over the place, inside and outside. So I have to mention Shrek all over the time because of that. What about characteristics? I've seen pretty much every 3D animation from Disney, Pixar, DreamWorks, and almost Illumination, Blue Sky, or Sony. And these characters and Red Shoes and Seven Dwarfs are not that unique and original. They are just from several animations, especially those Seven Princes are the generic bundle of plain characters that you would ever seen in your whole life. Arthur is a muscle jack narcissist. Jack is a fussy diva. Hans is a food lover. Pino, Noki, Chio, which is from Pinocchio, are science and invention geeks. Yeah, sounds very familiar. It is, because these characters, these generic characters, are come from pretty much every, not only from animation, but also a lot of movies, novels, pretty much everywhere. Now, to be fair, like I said, this is the first 3D animation with high quality in really long time in Korea, so I can't be too harsh on them. Of course, as an animation lover, I can't help but comparing this with other animations. Nevertheless, this movie is definitely above average movie, and with its own unique charms. So I rate this movie 4.25 out of 5. Thanks guys for watching. I know it's been too long since I'm not sure how to explain this movie. There are too many things that I want to say, so it took a lot of time to make up my mind. Anyway, if you like this video, hit the like button. If you want to see more video, please hit the subscribe button and comment down below what your thought about this movie, or you can request what movie should I review next. I will gladly accept it. Well then, see you next time. Oh, and today is the start of the Chuseok holiday season in Korea, so happy Chuseok, happy Korean Thanksgiving Day. Bye.